Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 side. Now here's Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's San Antonio now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
Good on the shot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Vassell. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Podziemski with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Moody's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Barnes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Beyond the arc. It's Butler that time on the assist by Curry.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships? No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pulls it up. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 5 now.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Curry, following the basket by Chris Paul. Butler feeling out a bit. Outside for Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Vassell outside.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Barnes. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
It's Vassell on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And now let's take a look at the teams leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Spurs.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Butler. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell. And that's now 7 points for Devin Vassell.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
So it's San Antonio now, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless. And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams making some changes here. Let's take a look at the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now here's Paul. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now here's Hield. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Hield off the drive. San Antonio with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Butler is a nightmare for defenses, and he disrupts you with the screen and then finds his opening.
Ball outside. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 6-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
Here's Kuminga following the bucket by the Spurs. Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Paul, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Paul's got 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
High, arcing shot, and it's Butler missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Champagnie. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Sohan. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Sohan's got his second bucket tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And stolen by Butler. Hield can't hit. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw, good. Paul.
I've been his game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
And here's Johnson outside. No good that time. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Bassi in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5. And the basket is good. Bassi's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Outstanding floor awareness from Barnes, knowing precisely when to move that rock.
Healed against Barnes. Kuminga, screen on Barnes. And Kuminga throws it down.
It's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Wesley with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Sohan. With the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes. Sohan's got 7.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
But should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Wesley against Curry. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kuminga, screen on Wesley. It's Curry with the drive. Payton outside. Clock is at 3. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Hield. Warriors trail by 11. To the middle, here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Both teams deciding to change it up. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's stolen by Curry. Into the lane. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
Spurs leading by 7. McLaughlin, the pass to Sohan. Now Johnson, covered by Hield. Fades and shoots. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. The Spurs shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Tries the spin move. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurtin' on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurtin' on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Champagnie. The Warriors pull it in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside, Kuminga shoots from the elbow. It's Biombo with the rebound. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Sohan. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Heel. Nice defense by Vassell. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They're leading by 8. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Vassell wide open. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Yep, it counts.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Knocked away. Curry with the steal. Finished off the break. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Back to Vassell for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Man, when Vassell hit his stride tonight, he just kept going. This man is relentless.
Some changes for Golden State. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Stephen Curry. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay-for-play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Butler hammering it home.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Ball outside, has to be Biombo. Now, here's Vassell. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Castle. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
24 seconds violation.
And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. Green, the screen. Biombo with the block. Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Nice shot from the wing. Butler's got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. San Antonio leading by 9. Down low. Here's Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Just reliable guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Golden State.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Here's Butler. Biombo with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Now Butler. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Nice defense by Vassell. The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Spurs leading by 10. Here's Castle. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Paul. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Moody. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
They built this lead by being aggressive and getting to the line. I'm not talking about the cheap stuff either. They're not just jumping into the defenders. They're playing.
And now we get to check out the... And that concludes...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Paul looking over the floor. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Castle. A good look from Vassell. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Paul passes to Barnes. Back to Paul. The kick out to Barnes. There's the 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. No question he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
It's stolen by Curry. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pajemski with it. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Curry with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
By no means a volume three-point shooter. Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Curry. Launches a three. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Poke loose. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And Butler always looking to find that alley-oop. Just throw it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
Here's Castle. Lets it go with a 3. Vassell, no good. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
The Warriors making a switch here. Heald's checked in.
For the Warriors, number 7, Buddy Hield.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That'll send Devin Vassell to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Barnes outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 3. Three-pointer. And Curry comes right back with a 3.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Pass to Biyombo. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Hield with a screen on Barnes. Butler attacking. Butler drives it in and dunks it home.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. And it's Johnson in for Castle. Pass to Barnes. And here is Johnson. Back to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. From 13, another one falls for San Antonio.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Butler. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
You just gotta like how strong Butler goes when he's inside. Just terrific at figuring out ways to get to the line.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. Shot by Podziemski, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul outside. Shoots over Podziemski. San Antonio again missing. Lets it fly. Kuminga, no good. San Antonio trailing here. And that one's good. Champagny.
A beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Here's Butler. There's the drive. And it's Butler with the jam. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Champagny. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Paul. Got a piece of it.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Tipped away. Podziemski with it. Chris Paul covering. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 5-point Warrior lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Here's Butler, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment. San
Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Branham from 12 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to post. Over in the corner, Kuminga. To the inside, Butler. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Bassey. For the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Podziemski. That's tipped. Got it up. That shot off the mark. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Champagny in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Duke, guarded by Curry. Massey, the pass to Champagny. A nice shot by Duke. Duke's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
and perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Champagnie passes to Johnson. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Hield. Pass to Post. Outside, Payton. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Spurs. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Lets it go from deep. As he pulls it in.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Zohan, the pass to McLaughlin. From downtown, cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Podziemski with it. Curry finds Payton. Back to Curry. All alone. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Johnson.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Curry. Outside, Payton. Pocket 6. There's a good screen. Here's Post. He's guarded by Johnson. And stolen by Payton. Jackson Davis with it. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second personal foul.
And the first one goes. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Barnes, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the Warriors making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Barnes finds Paul. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 6. And Curry has it in the corner. Down low, Green. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Curry passes to Butler. Here's Podziemski.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Offline with his three. Pass to Castle. Wants to get it to Biombo and does. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Curry takes the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Second team foul.
With the drive, Castle misses. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. A three. Another three for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Castle. Can they get it? Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Barnes. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater. Here's Podziemski. Curry with it. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Castle. He's defended by Podziemski. And he pings it home with one hand.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Curry. Butler with the ball, defended by Paul. 5 to shoot. Fade away. Hits the front of the rim and out. Spurs trail by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
San Antonio on defense. Now Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Really left alone that time. Curry's got 41.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys fell behind early but came back roaring. What changed?
We started playing with a lot more energy, started playing harder, doing what we were supposed to be doing. I think the starting five, including myself, we can't start out games that way. We went into halftime and talked about correcting it.
Well, whatever you talked about, it worked, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.